Hello everyone, welcome to the session. In this session, we are going to learn how to edit a user in Salesforce Lightning as well as a classic experience. So let's proceed and firstly understand what does we mean by edit a user in Salesforce. Editing a user in Salesforce means making changes to the user account, and these changes can be including updated a personal information, access privileges, security setting or any other information related to the user account. Now we will learn how to edit a user in Salesforce Lightning. So let's proceed and follow the step. So our first step is to log in into the Salesforce account with your credentials. Once you successfully logged in into the Salesforce account, your second step is to check that whether you are on a Lightning 1 or the Classic. If you are needed a Lightning experience and you redirected to the Classic experience, you need to navigate to the Lightning first. And once you redirect to the Lightning experience, you need to check that whether you located on the main home setup or the home page of a Lightning experience. If you redirect it to the default home page, your step is to the click on the gear icon that is given on the top and then click on the setup option for moving to the setup for the current app. So once you click, it open up the new tab that takes you to the home setup page. And once you reached here, on the left hand side, you will see a quick find box, and in this quick find box you search for the users by typing it, and once you type the user in the quick find box it shows you up the result under the users section, and here we have result of a users. Click on that users, and once you click on the users it redirects to the all the user pages where you can see the list of the users that are created in Salesforce. And now it's time to choose up the user to whom you want to add it and make changes. You have remembered that when we have created a user in Salesforce Classic, we only see the mandatory fields. So maybe you want to add up some other thing for that user. So suppose here I want to add for the Jack Hunt. So here in front of his name we have a edit option. So I click on this edit. So once I click, it redirects me to the next page where it opens up the user detail of the Jack account. Now it shows me the details that are already filled and also the fields to whom I can fill up. Now I scroll down and here I need to fill up the mailing address. So let's add it. So here I successfully added up the detail to the user account. So now after creating all such thing, you can click on the save button to successfully save it. So once I click on the save button, it open up a pop-up that asks to ensure the system security, the owner of the new email address must verify this change, and when you click OK, an email will be sent to the specified address with the direction on confirming these changes, and click cancel if you don't want to make this change. So if you want to make these changes, you have to click on the OK button, and once you click OK, it updates the record successfully and take you again to the all user page. So with this we have learned to edit a user in Salesforce Lightning. Now we will proceed and learn how we can edit a user in Salesforce Classic. So let's proceed with the steps. Now the first step is to the login into the Salesforce account with the help of your credentials, and once you logged in you have to see that whether you are on a Lightning experience or the Classic experience. If you are on a Classic experience you can skip this process. If you are not, your first step is to navigate from the Lightning experience to the Salesforce Classic, and you all know that the procedure for navigating it. And once you successfully navigate to the Salesforce Classic, on the top right side you have an option of a setup, and you have to click on this setup option to redirect to the Salesforce Classic setup. And once you reached here, on the left side you can see we have a quick find box. Either you can search for the user here or you can proceed with the next option of getting up a user option. If you don't want to directly search for the user in the quick find box, you can scroll down your mouse and move to the administrator section, and here you will see it has option of a manage user, and under it we have option of a users. Click on this users option. It shows you all the user. You will get the list of all the users that are created in Salesforce org. Now it's time to choose up the user to whom information you want to add it. So this time I want to add it the information of the Will Smith. So I click on the edit option that is given next to it. So I click on this edit and it redirects me to the user detail page. Now you can do the changes whatever you want to do. So suppose here I want to change up the user license to some other. So here I change it from the Salesforce external to Salesforce free. So I click it and choose up the Salesforce free, and here I choose the profile as a Salesforce chatter free user. Now I also want to change up the locale setting. So here I change the locale setting of the person by moving to the locale setting, and from here I choose up the time zone. Here I set up the locale setting and click on the save button, and once I click on the save, it successfully updated the record and move back to the all user page. So with this, we have completed our today's session and learned to edit a user in Salesforce. Now in the next session, we will learn to freeze and unfreeze a user in Salesforce.